This movie fucking sucks. Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and here's my review for the movie The House. Yes, The House. Sometimes the house doesn't always win, yes. That's all I gotta say about this movie. Well, there's more. Anyways, this movie stars Will Ferrell, Amy Poehler, Kroll, Jason Mantzoukas, and Jeremy Renner? Question mark. And this movie is directed by Jay Cohen, and this movie has a very simple story, very simple premise. It's basically about these parents and their daughter is not going to college, and basically they're in debt and stuff, so basically they take their basement and they start their own underground casino. That's it. That's literally the entire story, the entire premise of this entire film. Yes, other shenanigans start happening and stuff. They get involved with crime bosses like every other freaking raunchy comedy these days, and that's it. That's literally what this movie is. It's this old married couple, and they start their own casino. That's literally it. That is the entire story. There's nothing compelling or insightful, or there's not much depth to the movie. That's it. And is this movie funny? Hell no, it's not funny. Yes, this movie had one job, because it doesn't really have a good story. It doesn't really have an interesting premise. Like, some people thought, oh, that's kind of cool. Old married couple start a casino. That's not interesting. But anyways, I don't care if that doesn't sound interesting. You could still make it interesting if it's well written and there's interesting characters, and most importantly, it's funny. Like, it's a comedy. It's supposed to make you laugh. This movie did make me laugh. Subjectively, this movie is maddeningly unfunny and probably the worst comedy movie I've seen this entire year. I absolutely despised this film, and yeah, I hated it. And I love Will Ferrell, and I love Amy Poehler. And when they do bad movies, it's really bad. Like, you get your Baby Mamas and your frickin' Bewitched movies, but yeah, this is a special kind of awful. This is like just as bad as like Bewitched and stuff. This movie doesn't have a single good thing in it. The performances are all bad. The comedy is god awful. The story for this movie is uninteresting. It's predictable. It's cliched. This movie's raunchy just to be raunchy. Like, the movie has no point for its raunchiness. It's just like, you know, throw a bunch of F-bombs and stuff because people will find that funny and cool and hip because you say fuck a lot and you say shit a lot and you have sex jokes and some mild violence. That's cool to people. It's not cool. If a movie wants to be raunchy, that's fine, but you gotta use your raunchy comedy well. You gotta use it smart. You gotta execute it properly. You gotta know how to use it properly. Like a Cornetto trilogy knows how to use the vulgar language and the raunchiness for its clever comedic effect and stuff. Same with like Bridesmaids and stuff. Like, those movies know how to use vulgar, raunchy, crude movies properly and make it funny. This movie's just crude for the sake of being crude, just to have F-bombs and pointless nudity and pointless violence. Everything about this movie just felt utterly pointless, and yeah, Will Ferrell, which is not funny, and I love Will Ferrell. He can be absolutely laugh-out-loud hilarious, but he is so unfunny in this movie. So is Amy Poehler. They have awful chemistry with each other. They were very unlikable characters, and I didn't give a shit what happens to them. I actually would have preferred if they both got, like, shot at the end of the film, but that didn't happen. Spoilers, that doesn't happen. And yeah, there's also this side character played by Jason Mantzoukas, and this guy is so irritating to watch him. Anytime he's in a movie like Dirty Grandpa, he's always like one of the worst things about it. He's even in a show that I really love called Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yes, the Andy Samberg one. He's in a few episodes, and my God, every episode he's in, he just like ruins the comedy. Like, this guy doesn't know funny, and he's never at all funny and stuff. And yeah, he's one of the worst parts of this movie. And yeah, Jeremy Renner's a small role in the film. Spoilers, like anyone gives a shit. And yeah, what a waste. A complete waste. And yeah, it's pretty hard to talk about this movie because honestly, it's just a really, really bad comedy movie, and that's just kind of it. There's nothing like, I can't really talk in depth about this movie, and there's not much to spoil because honestly, when you watch the trailer, you know exactly how this movie's going to pan out. You know exactly where this movie's going. Like, you've already seen the movie, just watch the trailer, you've seen the goddamn movie. Honestly, from the trailers, I knew this movie would look bad, but I didn't know it'd be this bad. This movie is absolutely awful. Again, I didn't like a single thing about this movie. I hated these characters. I hated the story. The comedy wasn't funny. I didn't laugh once. There's no good performances. There's nothing clever or smart or insightful or just anything remotely entertaining about this film. I was absolutely annoyed by this movie, and I was waiting for this movie to end. I was counting down every second of this movie until it was over. And yeah, when it was over, I couldn't wait to come back here and give this review, and of course, give this movie on a scale of 1 to 10, a 1 out of 10. So yeah, The House, worst comedy I've seen all year. It's my opinion. Some people might find this funny. That's fine. Me, I hated it. So yeah, that was my review for the movie The House. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is the worst Will Ferrell movie? Yes, not the best, the worst Will Ferrell movie. He's got quite a few bad ones. This one is pretty bad. It's right there with like Land of the Lost, but I still think Bewitched is probably one of his worst films ever. But yeah, what do you think is the worst Will Ferrell movie? Comment below, let me know. And as always for this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.